From future legends to current legends, and day one of the Cape Town 10s at Hamilton Rugby Club, with Brian and his Chargers ready for a day of rugby and some fun. For many of the players, the Cape Town 10s is a chance to catch up with old mates, as well as to get a run on the park.
I think the reason why we play this game, yes, most of us are all retired, but coming together and seeing your old teammates, there's nothing beats it. Being in a team environment is what it's all about.
You deny, you said, no, I'm not going to come, I'm not going to come. But that last email, when they ask you for the last time, you press yes, enter and send, and then it's just amazing. But then again, it's just one of those things, I mean, I think the good thing about this, you can come in here as a player, and of course you can come in here as a water boy. You can come in here as a part of management. But then again, this year, surprising enough, when I was looking at the management team, there were more than the players. So you can imagine we've got about 20 management team and we've got about 12 players. So yeah, it's quite hectic.
And immediately we'll have the rolling substitutions for 20 minutes. But let's have lots of fun. You guys are looking
I think you always assemble a pretty decent side. It's the 11th year this year. I've happened to make 9 of the 11, and I've got to say this is a tournament that just continues to grow. All in all, once again, we've managed to put together a really great team, and the guys are looking forward to it. So the one weekend of the year that everybody really looks forward to.
Usually after the first game we get into it, so it's it's fun to play with the guys. It's more about having fun, having a few beers, guys traveling from overseas, Bobby and those guys, and it's going to be a great day.
Yeah, and as soon as we get on the pitch, it's back to serious business. Off the pitch, we take some lemonades and all the nice stuff. But when you get on the pitch, it's business as usual. We're playing Tshwane and Durban, and they're taking it all over the country. So it's a great concept, and well done to the old school team.
Well, I think if you speak to anybody that's played rugby at the professional level, those guys that don't admit to it or are lying is that after the game, there's always a void, and this is one of those tournaments which brings everybody together, guys of all different abilities, and I guess in our team we're fortunate to have guys that have played rugby at the highest level. So this is definitely something that you want to diarise every year, and we're very fortunate, and certainly myself, I'm honoured to play with some of the guys that we play with here.
This year's team included international legend Chris Sheesby.
It's the old adage. Defence wins championships, tournaments, trophies, while offence wins individual games. This tournament is not about the individual game. It's a 2-day event. You've got to be able to win the 6 games. And if your defence is sound throughout all of it and airtight, even on the days where you slightly wake up, wrong side of the bed, the team, stars are not in alignment, the rugby gods are not on your side, you can still win in second gear with good defence. I'm always a big believer that the most important thing in this world is respect. And in small part, self-respect, but in a more major part, the respect of your teammates. And the way that you get that straight away is that bond with regard to defence that the man on the left and the right is working. And you're airtight there, the quality of attack is always going to produce and create things. So you're always going to score, but it's that ability to score to nothing.
As always, good to have 2007 World Cup winning fullback Percy Montgomery in the team.
We all pass our days, but coming out here, playing in the hot sun, it's what it's all about.
Yeah, man, I'm proud to be here with the celeb team. I'm the captain, so call me Sia Khaleesi. Tens is one of the greatest sporting events in the country, if not the world. It's pretty great. It's all over the world. There's some great people. This. My heroes growing up are here playing with us. We're all here, all having a great time. And I'm playing with the celeb teams. We've got Jack Barrow, Francis van Coke, Rob van Vuren.
Day one saw the team finish with 3 out of 3 games in the bag. Monty Dumont scoring a total of 30 points over 3 games with 4 tries and 5 conversions.
Rugby is the greatest sport in the world, hands down. Definitely rugby is the greatest team in the world. What sport? To ignore her, she's with netball. Netball is not very inclusive. Rugby is the greatest sport in the world. You know why? I'm about to tell you. She's a netball player. But listen to this, what sport in the world do you know that can have the fat friends, the thin friends, the fast friends, the tall friends, the short friends? It's so inclusive. Any one of your friends can play rugby. Doesn't matter how they look, how fast they are, how tall they are. There's no more inclusive game in the world. Mark my words. And if you want to marry a great guy, lady, marry a rugby player. They're the greatest.
Day 2 started with a quarter-final clash against the Sekabura, with the Oakheart VIP Invitational team putting on a strong performance to take them into the semis. The semi-final against the Johannesburg Hillbillies, with the Oakheart VIP Invitational team pulling off a convincing 28-0 victory. The points coming from Monty Dumont, Marco Wenzel and Mark Watson, and from the boot of Henno Mens and Niklaas Soutman. The victory secured a spot in the finals, where they would face Walker Bay 7 Scorpions.
Awesome experience. This is my 3rd year playing for the Legends in the 10s. Today started very well. Second game a bit tougher, and we stuck to our guns, and we pulled off a nice win into the final now. I mean, I think this is something that every ex-player should do. Must be involved with the Legends at least at one stage of his rugby career. Seeing guys that you played against after a couple of years, you just keep the friendship just grows from there anyway. So no, it's awesome. We saw Earl Rose there on 10, so that will be my direct opposition. I think there's Daniel Demas, some speed outside, so I hope we can match them.
At the moment, the guys are looking very good. Yesterday we played fantastic. I think the boys find each other yesterday, but obviously the guys had this morning a few sore bones. I will say a few sore muscles. But the guys is very focused for this final. I think it's going to be a very hard one. It can go both sides, but it's all about what you're going to do with your opportunities.
Oh, it's fantastic. We've had a really good start to the competition. It's my first time at the Cape Town 10s, and I must say it's really been a great experience. And in the final, can't believe we're in the final, pretty much broken, but excited to get going. The body is quite sore at the moment. I'm sure once the kickoff goes, we'll be all right. Don't know much about the opposition in the final. I've not been here to watch rugby. I've been here to spend some time with mates and to enjoy the footy on the field. So I've not seen a lot of the opposition, but I'm sure that they're quite competitive. They'll be a good team, a lot of pace, I believe. I don't think the old bodies are going to cope too good with the pace they're going to bring at us. But again, looking forward to what's to come, and hopefully can pull it through.
Lots of great action from both sides, with Monty Dumont and Andries Strauss instrumental in steering the team to a 12-0 victory to be crowned winners of the Vets division of the 2019 Cape Town 10s. Cape Town 10s host and MC Siv Superman Ngezi got the prize-giving festivities underway in superhero fashion, with the winning teams each claiming the coveted guitar trophy before legendary entertainer Jack Parrow took to the stage to get the party into full swing.
Yeah, well, what a final it was. It was tight. We had a very good team, a lot of quick guys, but we had fun all around. Pretty tense at times, but it's the same story. You know, the guys come together. When it's time to switch it on, the guys did that, and we enjoyed the final. We enjoyed every game. I must say, the camaraderie, the pictures afterwards, seeing old friends, catching up with guys that used to play for us, playing against us. But it's another good, successful 10s for us. Even without the victory, I must say, we'd have had a lot of fun.
The other team, the Scorpions, had a good field of players who just retired from the game. And, they're all quick and nibbly and nippy, so we really got to put to the test. And the testament of the boys, they brought the attitude, they brought the mindset, and they came on top, which is great for us. You just get a couple of good guys, a couple of ex-players, and they get them together, have fun, play rugby, and most importantly, give back to the community. And I think, the memories we shared this weekend, lost a part of our legacy.
Thanks to Robbie Fleck, Bob Skinstad and the Old School Group for another entertaining and exciting Cape Town 10s.